to level set to start the conversation what a brand is. It starts with giving yourself permission to be creative. I'm not gonna talk about superficial BS of like, wear a nice suit to. I'm not talking about. Brand should be a true representation of something that is real in you. We all have an idea. A brand is a representation of something that is being offered. We all get that. Companies have a brand, right? And now with that, I want to get into personal brand. So, with understanding what is a brand, a personal brand is applying the same principles, right, that companies use very effectively to promote their products and services through a brand that they create. Everything you do and everything you don't do is your brand. You can apply all of those principles to yourself, to your person, and then we get into personal branding. Are we all level set on that? Cool. An effective personal brand projects the best version of who you really are, right? Plus, here comes a very important twist. What you're capable of becoming. You can give yourself the freedom to think beyond the limitation of what you are today, because what you are today is not what you can be tomorrow or consistently. That's what good brands do. When they are consistent, they gain the trust of the people that you interact with. Should ideally know what they're getting from you. Do whatever it is that you want to accomplish. I want to start a corporation and be an impactful world leader. So you build that brand of the world leader today. If you want to grow, you behave like the next level so that they see you and they pull you up. You don't say, "Oh, I'm not gonna behave like I own the company." I behave like I own IBM. Everyone, I do, and that's the way you grow. You don't wait and say, "Well, this is my job from here to here, and that's the only thing I do because they don't pay me for this." No, I'm an ambassador all the time. And because I'm an ambassador all the time for free, now the senior leadership says, "Oh, this guy's an ambassador, let's make him an ambassador. Let's send him here, let's send him there." So you create your brand, and then that helps you move forward. Make sense? Doesn't matter. Right? You do what you want. You create yourself. That's very important. Your purpose. You start with your purpose. Your purpose is kind of where you want to go, right? In my life, I would like to be a global leader that makes an impact on millions of people. Positive impact on millions of people and helps further humanity. That's my people identify that brand very rapid. Man, this dude is always kind of eating in class. This guy is late in the meeting. This is interrupted. I'm not talking about some superficial image of like smile and look good. That's BS. I'm talking about your brand is who you really are at your best. And you communicate it in a purposeful way to people so that they understand and they say, when someone thinks of you next time, they'll say, "Man, this dude or this girl, like, man, top. Now, reality check. And that's this framework. Where am I today? I want to be a world leader. Who am I today? Elementary stage, in a defined stage, in a managed stage, or in an influential stage. And what comes here is the mind principle change. I follow a different rule for that. Does that make sense? So it's rules that you follow in your life. Then your values, which is, again, a very simplified way, what's important to you. Your goals, which is what you want to accomplish. Your affiliations. This is something that is very important. Right? Your friends talk a lot about you, everything you do. Right? Where you go, what you do, what you wear, how you do it, and so on. So those affiliations are very, very important. And then comes a little marketing tweak. You need to be specific in your brand, and I think something that is very important is don't try to please everyone. The problem is when you don't have a point of view, you're weak, you're in the middle, you're kind of soft. Like, someone says something and you're like, "Well, oh yes, yeah. Well, I kind of agree with you, but with you too." No, this is what I think. You guys may dislike it, but that's what I think. And very likely, you will get a group of people who will really dislike you, but they will really like you. And that's what you want. Does that make sense? Be yourself. Have a growth mindset. You're as good as you prepare. Allow yourself to fail and purposely and fail big, fail often, fail purposely. Purposely is very important. And learn from your failures and eventually it will work. I'm congruent to my self-identity and then I project it with consistency. And then for good or for bad, I have a strong brand of who I am. I project it there. It's like, this is me, I'm here. I don't share certain things unless they are, I just share that I did kickboxing for many years. It was not part of the presentation. You kind of asked me, and it was a good example. I don't show up here and say, oh, I did martial arts 20 years. I don't. Does that make sense? You know, some of the aspects of your life to build your personal brand beyond your work. Identify the things that are useless in your life, cut them off, and use that 20% of time to do things that are going to help you grow. Fail above your weight, that's key. Never disqualify yourself. Let others disqualify you. Go and fail, and ask why, and then go and invest in developing what you missed, and go and try again. Fail above. Don't limit yourself. Invent yourself, which is closing the personal brand. You are whoever you want to be. It's your choice.